Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, well, we are basically into Sunday right now. And first time this season, and probably first time on YouTube, I forgot to make a preview for the game this Sunday. Yeah, and it's Sunday. So this is basically like a pregame preview. But next week, no, this ain't gonna happen again. We're gonna do it really early. I think Tuesday. So 2 days we'll have another preview. But anyway, preview for the LA Chargers at the Denver Broncos. For our Broncos, here to give my 3 keys on how the Denver Broncos can secure a victory in Week 12. Yes, it's going to be tough, but every single game is tough. All right, any given Sunday, boys. So, what do the Broncos got to do? What do they got to do to get a win here? They're 5-5. If they win this game, they will be plus 500. But Chargers have been playing really well lately. Broncos, not so much, but they just had their bye week. So, anywho, my first key would probably have to be the Broncos need to expose the Chargers pass rush, as their pass rush is one of the worst in the league. That kind of goes with what the Broncos have been struggling to do this season, is scoring points. And I definitely think in this game we're going to have to score early if we want to keep up with the Chargers offense. I think the Chargers have a really good offense. But yes, I feel like their defense is their weakness, especially their rush defense. They're pretty good at stopping the run. I mean, decent, I guess you could say. But, no, pass rush, one of the worst. So, they got a pretty good secondary, so it's going to be interesting to see what the Broncos dial up here and how they approach this game. But anywho, that would be my first key. Second key, I think that Jonathan Cooper is going to have a good game. I know Bradley Chubb's coming back. But honestly, I feel like he's being rushed back. So, yeah, we're going to need Jonathan Cooper to win the matchup against Slater. It's going to be a rookie-on-rookie matchup, which Slater, pretty good pick by the Chargers. Broncos could use a guy like that, but I don't know. I don't know when we're going to start building up the D-line, the O-line. So, but yeah, I definitely think that he has to have a good game. I mean, really, if we can contain Herbert, I think we have a good chance. But that's the hard part, is contain Herbert. I mean, the guy's a stud. He's been balling out. And we got a tough task on our hands. All right. I think 5 of the next 7 games we got against division rivals. So tomorrow, or later today, I should say, is going to tell a lot about our team and going on throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully, this bye week straighten our guys up and, we can play a respectable game and maybe shock some people. But I don't know. And then my third key would be, I think we need to use Noah Fant to go off here. We need Noah Fant to go off here. I definitely expect them to play well against our wide receiver core, as they got Chris Harris, Michael Davis, Asante Samuel Jr. They got some pretty good corners out there. Derwin James, in the safety spot. So, pretty good secondary. I do expect one of our receivers not to have a very good game. But I think it's time for the tight ends to go off here. Noah Fant, he's been struggling this season, but honestly, I feel like Shermer's just not drawing up the plays for him. And I really hope that they put him in the game plan for this game, because I feel like using the tight end would really help this offense open up open up the passing game and help us score a little bit more than what we're used to. But yeah, so definitely think that Noah Fant would be a big key here. If he has a successful game, I think we'll have a good shot. But that is for my 3 keys to this game. I'm not the most prepared for this video, so I'm just kind of going off of tiny notes here. But anywho, I'm going to do some bold predictions, okay? That's something that we haven't done here on the channel for a while. You know what? I've been reading this, and I think I'm gonna take this. I think Melvin Gordon will have a pretty good performance against his former team. So that'll be my bold prediction for this game. I definitely expect Javonte Williams to play well. Also, expect a Javonte Williams breakout run. Happens every game, whether he plays bad or not. I do think Patrick Surtain's going to have a bounce-back game. He didn't really play very well against Philly, but I think he's going to play better in this game here. And who knows? Can the Broncos have success on third down? That was their problem against Philly. It's been their problem for most of the year. When they, in the games that they've lost, their third downs, they're just terrible on third down. They got to punt a lot. So we'll see if they can contain that. So anywho, just gonna go over a couple more things. Injury report for the Broncos: doubtful Kareem Jackson. That's a big blow. Definitely need him to play. Or, I mean, it would have been nice, but Caden Stearns is probably going to slot in next to Justin Simmons, so that'll actually be fun to watch. Bobby Massey, I thought he'd be good to go, but no. He's doubtful, just like Kareem. So I'm not sure who's starting at tackle. I know that Calvin Anderson is in for Bulls. I don't think Bulls is back, so. Questionable Tyree Cleveland, Shelby Harris, and Mike Boone. Or actually, no. Yeah, Mike Boone's questionable. Baron Browning, Mike Purcell, Melvin Gordon, and Caden Stearns are all full for the Chargers. You got, what is that? Olahi Gilman. Definitely said that wrong. He's out. Oh, Asante Samuel Jr. is out. The concussion. Okay, so there you go. That kind of helps our chances a tiny, very tiny bit. Mark Webb Jr., he is on injury reserve. Trey Marshall, questionable. Matt Fielder, questionable. And then Stephen Anderson, Tavagna Campbell, Michael Davis, Justin Jackson, Kenneth Murray Jr. are all full. That's that for the injury report. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We got to block Joey Bosa. I hope our O-line is going to be ready for that. Jerry Tillery's pretty good. Kenneth Murray Jr., he's a baller. So, you know, our O-line's got a pretty big test coming up in this game. I don't know. I mean, the Chargers have a really good offense as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if our defense can, you know, keep them contained, especially Herbert. So, because they got what? Keenan Allen, you know, Austin Eckler. He's been a really good running back for them. Mike Williams, he's pretty fast. So they got some players on their team, and their line's pretty good. So I didn't know I had Michael Sheffield. That's a former Bronco. Okay. Anywho, wrapping it up here. Just gonna go over the quick little notes. Yeah, Chubb's gonna play. Honestly, if the Broncos could somehow win this game, it's gonna be very tough. I think they get put back into a contender status because the Chargers, I mean, they're getting back into how they were playing at the beginning of the year. And, you know, you got to beat them to win the division, especially Kansas City. But we'll get into that later on. We're focused on Chargers. And, you know, I definitely think we need this O-line to, boom, lead the way, man. We need the run game to go off, which that's my bold prediction. I'm going to say Gordon has a good game. Jonathan Williams, boom, baby. He's going to be right there to back him up as well. So, anywho, should I do a prediction for this game? Nah. If y'all want me to do predictions, comment down below. We'll do one next week. Anywho, if the Broncos do all three of the keys I said, I believe they will win this game. They will get to 6-5 with a huge game next week. So, anywho, hope y'all enjoyed the vid. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. On that, stay safe, be good, go Broncos. Let's get this dub, baby. See you guys after the game. Peace.